Hi everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today we're going to do another Drizzle Me Skinny recipe, and you can see I have my little helper with me today. So say hi, Allison.
Hi, Allison.
Always a smarty pants. So we're going to go ahead and get the camera focused on the counter, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. So today's recipe is the brown sugar apple cinnamon muffins, something like that.
Brown sugar apple muffins.
Brown sugar apple muffins. So again, Drizzle Me Skinny, love her recipes. And then we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'll give you all the measurements. As normal, I will link her website and recipe link below so that you can get to this on your own. And with that said, let's jump in and get these in the oven. I've got the oven preheated at 350 degrees. So if you're cooking with me along with this video, go ahead and stop now, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to change the angle and we'll come back and get things ready. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw together the muffin dough, and we're going to need 2 eggs. So Allison is going to crack the eggs for me. And you can just throw the shells right in the sink. The next thing we're going to need is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And then in a bowl, we're going to whisk the eggs and add in the brown sugar and mix that well. So Allison is going to grab us a fork while I measure out the brown sugar. Got a bowl here. Just going to pop those in.
A fork or a spoon?
A fork. Thank you. And I try to just keep my brown sugar in just a smaller container so that I'm not constantly, constantly open up the larger bag. So we've got our brown sugar here. So we're going to go ahead and whisk the eggs.
Can I do it?
Yep, you can do it.
Wait, I'm trying to get this egg.
Got it? And then she's going to go ahead and mix in that brown sugar into the egg mixture. On the other hand, I'm going to grab a rag and wipe this brown sugar off my counter. All right, so we've got that in there. Next up, we're going to add in 1/3 cup of unsweetened applesauce and 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Okay, I've got some extra measuring cups here, and I just have a container of unsweetened applesauce. I must have ran out of my larger container. So I have a 2/3 cup measuring cup, but there's a little lip here that tells me when I've hit a 1/3 cup, so we're just going to go ahead and use this one. There we go.
Can I mix it here?
Yep, put that in there.
Can I mix it in?
Mix it in. And then we're going to measure out 1/2 cup of almond milk. Okay, put that in there. All right, so one-half cup almond milk going in next. While she's mixing that up, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Got that in there. And then next up, we're going to start to add in the dry ingredients. So we're going to need 1 1/4 cup all-purpose flour.
Like that.
So when I open my bags, I don't know about you, but I put it in my fridge and then I ended up spilling it. So now I just put it inside a baggie so that I don't have to mess with it. I think, yep, I got a 1/2 cup in here. So we've got 1/2 cup.
You want to fit it?
Yep. Another 1/2 cup. And then a 1/4 cup, which will make 1 1/4 cups. All right, so we've got that in there. The next 2 things I need to add in are 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So we've got our baking powder. That's 1. That's 2. Allison, back up just a bit. I don't know if you can see, but Camo is very interested in what's going on over here. The next thing we're going to add in is that cinnamon. Try not to over pour this so that I can use the same. Can I do it?
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Alright, so we've got the cinnamon there now. And the last thing that we need to add in is the apples, but we're going to wait until she gets this mixed a little bit more or until the Nana has to take over. I'm going to grab a larger spoon here. There we go. Just going to give this a quick stir.
I did a good job.
You did a great job. So, whoever thinks Allison did a great job today, today's video word will be Allison. So if you like today's videos and you'd like to see more fun Allison and Nana videos, just go ahead and put Allison in the comments and we will bring you more when she comes over to stay the weekends with me. Alright, so that's done. I've got some flour going on over here. So we're going to add in the apples now. And what I did is I went ahead and peeled and diced 1 apple. Just going to pop that in there and let her stir that in. And in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and take some cooking spray and we're going to spray our pan. Now I just have this, it's like one of those copper chef pans. You guys, I found this at Menards. I know you can't see me. Maybe you can't even see the pan. But I found this at Menards and I'm telling you, it's heavy duty and this thing is awesome. It's very, very non-stick. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray this. But I use this all the time. The next time it goes on sale, I'm definitely going to pick up a second one because, again, I really like this pan a lot. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fill the muffin tins, and then the last thing that we have to do is we have to get our topping together. And for our topping, we're going to need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling that together. I'm just going to grab a bowl here. And we're going to measure that out really quick. So 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then 1.5 tablespoons of that brown sugar. So that's 1 and about 1/2. All right. So we've got that. I'm just going to go ahead and set that aside. And then we're going to start to fill our muffin tins. And Allison, if you can grab a fork and you can mix my topping, or actually grab a spoon so we can just use that to put it in. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start to scoop this into our tins and drop it all over. It's kind of a hard angle to work with. Maybe I can do it like this. Not exactly sure how much to put in each, but if I need to steal from one to put more in another one, we'll just do that at the end. All right, I'm going to cut out here. We're going to get these filled, and then I will come right back. All right, so we've got that in our muffin tin. I'm just going to go ahead and it says to sprinkle the brown sugar and cinnamon mixture on top evenly. So I'm just going to grab a little bit here, and we'll go back if we have extras at the end. These smell amazing. Do you think they smell good, Allison?
Yeah, pretty good.
That cinnamon with the topping that I'm putting on smells really good. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more on some of these because I went a little shy on the first ones to make sure I had enough. And I think that's good. All right, so we're gonna put this into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. And then we're going to let them cool. So I will go ahead and get these in the oven, and then I will give you another view of them once I pull them out. There's also a note here that these muffins freeze very well, and it says it's best if they're stored in the fridge after a day or two. So store them in the fridge overnight at least, and then you can pop them in the oven, into your freezer so that you can have them later. So enough of that. I'm stumbling over my words, so let me go ahead and get these in the oven, and then we'll come back. Okay, so our timers went off, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull our muffins out of the oven. They're nice and puffy. I'm gonna grab a knife and just test these out. Was gonna grab a toothpick, but no idea where those are at today. Oh, those are good. All right, knife comes out clean. We're good to go. Look at that. I'm gonna bring them a little bit closer. How do those look? All right, so these are 3 SmartPoints each. I'm gonna double check that because I read 3, but you never know. That was 2. Ooh, that's even better. 2 SmartPoints for each muffin. So I cannot wait to give these a try. Again, these are brown sugar apple muffins. And with that said, signing off so that I can enjoy one of these while they're still warm. All right, so have a great day. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.